You ever had a nightmare that felt so real? You wake up in full sweat looking around confused and afraid. Well, the story's about Jimmy, a 9-year-old boy free from the craziness of the world and carefree. Jimmy lives with both parents, but only had a good relationship with his mom. Jimmy loves video games and enjoys watching the news every morning. One night, Jimmy had a dream, and in this dream, he was walking down a dark alley behind his home. Down this alley, there was only one light showing. It was so bright that it hurts his eyes when he gazes at it. But something was standing under the bright light. The figure Jimmy saw looked like a cat. Jimmy slowly walked over to the cat, and all of a sudden, the cat turned its head fast, fast as lightning, staring into Jimmy with its big black eyes. When Jimmy woke up, he released a loud yell that woke up his parents. While Jimmy was standing there frozen, his mother came to hug him. Every child needs comfort when they feel scared or lonely. But the father just stood there by the door with this disappointed look on his face. Day 2, Jimmy walks downstairs expecting to get breakfast before heading to school, but notices that his father is arguing with his mother about him. While his parents were arguing, Jimmy looked over at the TV and saw that his favorite news channel was on. And a reporter announced that a man wearing a deformed mask is breaking into people's homes, stealing things, and killing victims. As Jimmy's parents were arguing, he hears the bus coming and leaves the house with a teardrop. 8 hours later, Jimmy got into his pajamas and went to sleep. Then, that's when he had that same dream again. Only this time, the cat wasn't there, but a man. It was hard for young Jimmy to describe this mysterious man, but Jimmy saw that he looked 6 feet tall with dark hair, but couldn't get his face because he was only showing his back. While Jimmy was looking at this person, the mysterious man turned his head fast, fast as lightning, to reveal that he has the cat's face. And again, Jimmy wakes up, crying out to his parents. Day 3, Jimmy walked downstairs to see that his mom is making him lunch, and his father on the couch watching the news. Before Jimmy was about to leave, the news reporter announced that everyone should stay indoors because the man in the deformed mask is still roaming around killing people. Jimmy starts thinking about the nightmare he keeps having, thinking if it's trying to tell him something. 8 hours later, Jimmy got into his bed, slowly falling asleep. He then catches sight of the cat, but not the man. He stands up straight, asks the cat with a demanding voice, "What is this? What are you trying to tell me?" This time the cat slowly turned its head and then peels its face from its flesh to reveal something so terrifying. It had an adult male's face with black eyes and whispers to Jimmy, "He's here." Young Jimmy wakes up to hear glass being broken in the kitchen. He walks out of his room over to his parents' room to wake them up, but then stops because he didn't want his parents to argue anymore. So he decided to go alone. As he was walking downstairs, he could hear that intruder walking over the house. So Jimmy crawled on the floor to reach the phone, which was near the kitchen, so he could call the cops. While he was walking, the man walked right near the sink where the knives are placed. Jimmy slowly reaches for the phone, and then he slowly looks up to see the man looking straight at him. Then Jimmy realized something. The man is not wearing a mask but human skin. Jimmy was a little confused, but then starts putting two and two together. But didn't want to believe it. That's when the man slowly removes his face, well, the skin, to reveal that his face is mixed with both human and a cat. Jimmy screamed and ran upstairs, and all of a sudden, he feels sharp nails digging into his right leg. Jimmy yells for help. His parents come by the stairs, seeing this creature on their child. The father grabs his shotgun, which was in his room, and says to the creature, "Get your fucking hands off my son," and shoots the creature, blowing his head off. Jimmy ran upstairs and hugged his parents, shaking in fear. Moments later, the police had left, and Jimmy slept in his parents' room every night. Well, my friends, sometimes there comes a point when dreams become reality, and reality becomes dreams. The question is, do you believe it?